Amiable, amiable, amiable. As an adjective, this means friendly, sociable, and congenial. Also generally agreeable. So this just refers to someone or some kind of action that is, considered socially acceptable, considered to be kind and nice in a social setting or a social engagement. And it also means things that are generally agreeable, amiable. Someone who brings cookies or brings food to a party they are invited to and is very friendly and speaks to everybody, is an amiable person. Giving gifts to people is an amiable thing to do because it's an agreeable thing and it's a very friendly thing to do, for example. Let's have a look at some example sentences. Our household is quite amiable. Our household is quite amiable. Jenny is an amiable woman. Jenny is an amiable woman. My parents were never amiable. My parents were never amiable. My child is amiable. My child is amiable. Involved, involved, involved. As an adjective, this means having a part in something or being included in something. So I could say that I am involved in my gym. I'm a part of my gym. I'm included in my gym. I could say that I'm involved in teaching. And that's true. I'm an English teacher. I teach English, so I'm involved in teaching English. Let's have a look at some examples. We are involved in the neighborhood watch. We are involved in the neighborhood watch. Our children like to be involved in our lives. Our children like to be involved in our lives. We want to be involved in our family's finances. We want to be involved in our family's finances. My children will be involved in sports from an early age. My children will be involved in sports from an early age. Obedient, obedient, obedient. As an adjective, this means complying or willing to comply with orders or requests, submissive to another's will. And in this family section, this is, related to whether a child will listen to what the parents say and listen to their orders. If they do listen, they're obedient. If they don't, they are disobedient. Or it could mean the law, for example. You might not be obedient if a police officer says, hey, you need to stop and you need to let me search you. You're either obedient and say, yes, you can search me, or you're disobedient and say, no, you can't search me. Let's have a look at some examples. My child is not obedient. He is disobedient. My child is not obedient. He is disobedient. When I was young, I was very obedient. When I was young, I was very obedient. I am obedient when with my mother. I am obedient when with my mother. They are not obedient in public. They are not obedient in public. Unified, unified, unified. As an adjective, this means brought together as one. So let's say you and your colleagues have a meeting at work. You're unified within that meeting. Or let's say you and a bunch of people all want to do something together. Well, you are unified. You are brought together as one in your desire to do that thing and your want to do that thing. Unified. We are all unified around the dining room table. We are all unified around the dining room table. That football match unified us last night. That football match unified us last night. We are unified in our love of karate. We are unified in our love of karate. Loving, loving, loving. As an adjective, this means affectionate or painstaking. I'm not sure about the second definition, but the first one, affectionate, you want to care for another, or an action was very affectionate. We can say it was an affectionate action. Painstaking, I'm not entirely sure what they mean by that, to be honest, so I'll cut that as a definition. But loving just means, you know, you love another person and you show them that love, or you're very kind to people around you and caring and warm around them. That's an example of being loving. Let's have a look at some example sentences. My family are very loving and beautiful people. My family are very loving and beautiful people. My older brother is not a loving person. My older brother is not a loving person. My wife is so loving towards me. My wife is so loving towards me. This home is a loving place. This home is a loving place. Close, close, close. As an adjective, this means being near in time, space, effect, or degree. It also means being intimate or familiar. So the first definition just means 2 o'clock is close to 3 o'clock because it's close in time. If I'm a meter away from you, I'm close to you. If I'm 5,000 miles away from you, I am not close to you. And degree, for example, is like I am close to my sister, or my sister is close to me, not necessarily in an intimate sense, but by degree, because we're siblings, so we're very closely related. We are close in that respect. It can also mean intimate and familiar. We are close friends, me and Daniel. So my friend Daniel is somebody that I know very well, and we know each other intimately. So he's a close friend. And my girlfriend is a very close relation to me. She's very close to me because she's very intimate with me and familiar with who I am. Let's have a look at some examples. At dinner, the family members sit close to one another. At dinner, the family members sit close to one another. She is my close sister. She is my close sister. Me and my family are very close. Me and my family are very close. I am close to my partner. I am close to my partner. Nervous, nervous, nervous. As an adjective, it means easily agitated or alarmed, tending to be anxious, highly strung. So it means that, let's say in a social situation, let's imagine somebody who goes to a party and they feel very scared. They feel like they don't really want to talk. They've got some kind of worry, some kind of anxiety when it comes to talking. You can say that they are nervous in that situation. But if they are always this way in all social situations, you can say they are a nervous person. They're easily alarmed. They're easily scared. They could be afraid of an event. So they could be afraid of getting shot. They could be afraid of losing money. And they could be nervous about losing money. They could be nervous about their safety. Let's have a look at some example sentences. My younger children get nervous around new people. My younger children get nervous around new people. Our dog is very nervous. Our dog is very nervous. I am nervous when holding the baby. I am nervous when holding the baby. My father makes me nervous. My father makes me nervous. Heartfelt, heartfelt, heartfelt. As an adjective, this means of a feeling or its expression that it's a sincere, deeply and strongly felt feeling. So, if I were to feel very, very happy, very sincerely happy, it would be a heartfelt happiness. It would be a heartfelt feeling. If I were to pretend to be happy, that would not be very heartfelt because it's not sincere. It's not deeply true, and I don't feel it because I'm not happy. I'm just pretending, right? So that wouldn't be heartfelt. If I were to see a baby kiss a dog, it would make me very happy. It would make me feel a lot of love inside, and that love and happiness would be very heartfelt because it would be very sincere, very deep, and very strongly felt. Let's have a look at some example sentences. She gave me a heartfelt smile. She gave me a heartfelt smile. The joy you feel from babies is divinely heartfelt. The joy you feel from babies is divinely heartfelt. His mother gave him a heartfelt kiss. His mother gave him a heartfelt kiss. It wasn't a very heartfelt emotion. It wasn't a very heartfelt emotion. Secure, secure, secure. As an adjective, this means free from danger, easy in mind, confident. It also means trustworthy and dependable. So free from danger, secure from danger just means, let's say you were in your house and a dog tried to attack you. Well, if all the doors are locked and all the windows are closed and locked, then the dog won't be able to get in. So you would be secure. You'll be free from the danger of that dog. Now, the second meaning is, and the third meaning, real definitions are really what we mean when we say secure in a family context. So the second definition, easy in mind and confident. This is a person who walks around and is very confident. They are secure about themselves. They are secure in their thoughts. They're relaxed. They're very trusting of their own beliefs and their own abilities. They are secure as people. That's a secure person. And a trustworthy or dependable person can also be a secure person in the sense that they are safe, in the sense they can be safely trusted and safely depended upon. They are secure people. Let's have a look at some example sentences. He's very secure in himself. He's very secure in himself. This house is secure. This house is secure. I'm not a very secure person. I'm not a very secure person. My husband is a secure man. My husband is a secure man. United, united, united. As an adjective, it means made one or combined, and it also means related to or produced by joint action. So one thing, a thing made whole, combined, united, that would be like if two people decided to, instead of doing something on their own, they did it together, they'd be united in achieving that goal. But that is also a joint action, so in a sense it's the second definition. We could say that eggs and flour and other ingredients have been united to make the base of a cake. We could say that different ingredients have been united in order to allow us to make a certain food, and that would cover the first definition. The second definition refers to, for example, if I wanted to move something very heavy but I couldn't do it on my own, and other people wanted to, we'd be united in trying to move that thing, because it would be a joint action, something we've combined our strengths to do together, right? And that is also a way of defining united. Let's have a look at some example sentences. We are united as a family. We are united as a family. We are united in our opinion. We are united in our opinion. It took a united effort to move the fridge. It took a united effort to move the fridge. The two families were united by our marriage. The two families were united by our marriage.